I'm Rhoda. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's superset workout. Each superset is going to target a muscle area. We've been working a lot on targeting specific muscles so that we can create change. Building lean muscle increases metabolism and burns fat. If that's the type of workout that appeals to you, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe and you help me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, ladies, here we go. Moving. Knees up, bring them up. Big arms. Warming the total body up. We're moving into week 4 if you're following this program. If you're not, you're just joining us. Great, stay with us here. Do these supersets with us. So as we move into week 4, those of you that are doing the 8-week summer shape-up program, we're moving into a total body format now, where we're going to be doing less targeted work, whereas the videos in the last few weeks were very focused on 2 or 3 body parts usually, or core. Let's go out and in. Now, we're going to focus total body. So in this half hour, we're going to hit everything. This is the toning segment of this program. We're going to tone it up. By doing a lot of work like this, you're going to have your heart rate up, arms forward and back, getting a little bit of cardio burn, fat burning, always good, right? Big huggers, we're gonna start with shoulders. Gotta move for you, I'm gonna use my medium weight. If you have light weights, you can do both arms at once. We're gonna hold the weight like this. You're coming down, weight in the heels, bring the weight up, push it out, pull it in. Okay, so it's push out both weights, pull it in, or one at a time. Here we go. This is the first exercise of our shoulder superset. Feel it. Abs are tight here. Body is working. Working these shoulders. Biceps assisting. Feel it. Bringing myself up a little bit. I'm trying to hinge down now. It's a tough move to start with. 40 seconds on each exercise. 2 exercises. And we go through twice. That's what we call a lot of time under tension. So these muscles are working for 4 40-second rounds. Palms facing you. We're going to rotate, press up, rotate back down. Here we go. Not a lot of rest between these sets. Push it up. Feel the rotation. This is working your rotator cuff. Shoulder is very complicated. A lot going on in there. Most complicated joint in the body, really. This rotation, strengthening through this movement, is going to help protect that shoulder because rotator cuff injuries tend to happen as we age. So we don't want that, right? A couple more. We go back to that press from the deadlift position. Palms up. Woo! Okay. The second round of this is going to be a challenge. If you're using light weights, do both at the same time if you can, all right? Bringing it up, hinging down. Here we go. Push, pull. When I'm really quiet like this, it's because it's hard. And I am really just focusing on proper form here. Trying to relax my neck, bringing my body back down. I tend to want to raise up here. Seems to be right at about the 15-second mark. Check my form. These last few seconds. One more. Good. All right, shake it out into what's called the Arnold press. Palms facing you and then palms face me as you press it up. Deep breath. Ready to go? Here it is. Now I'm using 8s for this round. Sometimes when you're doing speedy supersets like we're doing here, I'm very targeted on a specific muscle group as we move through this. Each area of the body is going to get hit. You want to pick the weight for the harder exercise, and I'll help you with that as we go, make sure you can get through all these reps. And I'm pushing it here with 8s at the end here because of those deadlift presses. All right, nice job. 30-second rest, moving into lower body. We're gonna have a little fun with this because unilateral work really helps you get deep in the muscle. We're gonna do a unilateral, so one side, right side, and if you bring your left toe up, right side squat, down, ladies in your heels, drive it up, get forward, squeeze the glute, and then we're gonna go right into a deadlift on that leg. Second round, we'll do the other leg. So we're really gonna hammer at this leg, down and up. Really, really, really. How many times did I say really in that statement? Now think about the foot over here. It's just a kickstand, okay? Don't want you putting much pressure in that, especially if you're advanced. Now if you're a beginner, both feet down. Just do a squat and then a deadlift. And only go as deep as you feel comfortable in the squat. If that's a little bit, and you're engaging the muscle a little bit, great. Work the muscle without hurting the joint or aggravating an already angry joint. Last one. Staying on that leg, I'm going to shake it out. Deadlift. So again, kickstand, flat back, a little bend in the knees, and pull it up. Here we go. Weight is in the standing heel here. All of the weight connecting with the mat through the heel. Standing leg is slightly bent. Abs are tight. Back is flat. Hips drive back as you go down. And pull forward as you come up. During the pandemic, I did some live workouts, and I had women who were in my live classes over video, and their husbands joining. And we did this move in one of the workouts. I was very happy because one of the husbands was really sore. And I was like, oh, that's cool, because we weren't. So if you do get sore, other leg squat. That just means you've really made progress. And if you're not too sore, it's probably because you've been with me a while or you've been exercising for a while. The soreness means you're making change. This unilateral is deceiving. It is a lot of work to balance and drive up through that leg, lifting your body weight with one leg. Good. Last one, finish it. And that leg, the one that's burning right now, let's do the back of it. The kickstand, deep breath. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit. That happens. Uh-oh, there's Jake. Heart rate up happens. Working these large muscles of the lower body. Sounds like I may need to pause. Pause this video. And quiet Jake down. Come back to you all. Let's see how we do here. At the 10-second mark. Oh, it was a truck. UPS was in the neighborhood. That explains that. Hopefully things get better now. Okay, did have to edit, so we're back. I'm back. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna show you what we're doing next. You're gonna hold the weight up in this position as you're down in deadlift. Then one weight comes down, back row. Other side, back row. You're gonna hold this isometrically, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And then we couple that with a high row. Don't turn your wrists here. Lead with the elbows and give me that high row. Get in position for the first back row with the isometric hold. Down and up, other side, down and up. So, down, pull, squeeze, squeeze. Abs are tight. There's your weight belt. Help you lift through this entire 30 minutes by holding that core nice and tight. And you're working it. Stay with me. 10 more seconds, not even. rest. Okay, 10 seconds. Transitioning, a little bend in your knees, feet are shoulder width apart, hip width apart. And pull, lead with those elbows, and down. Here we go. At the top, I want you to squeeze, but relax the neck. Tendency to do this, okay? Don't lift with your shoulders by lifting them up. Use the shoulder muscle while keeping the form and the neck relaxed. It's hard to do, so focus on it. And just make sure you're not crunching that neck. We don't want you to have sore neck later. I don't. Feel it? It's upper body. Second round on upper body. Feeling the work. One more. Excellent. Okay, second set in the superset. Going back to that row from the high isometric hold position. Take it down, weight is up. Here we go. Lower, lift. So it's down and pull. Down, pull. Think about the shoulder blade. Squeeze it. Make it wrap around the spine as it comes up. That way you know you're getting deep into your lat. You've got a little bit of rhomboid work here. Traps going on, especially as we transition to the other move. You're higher up in your back. And up towards your neck. Down and up. And now the way to move on to our next set because it's kind of fun. It's a fun move, I think. Down and up. And rest. Good. Okay. Second round for the high row pull. Leading with the elbows. Remember that. It's important. We want to keep the wrist relaxed. Here we go. Pull. This is a big one. See that? Lead with the elbows. That's how you're going to get the muscles we want to target with this one. Upper back, top of the shoulders, front of the shoulders, top of the chest. I like this one. It's efficient. Gets a lot done. A 30-second rest is coming. If you're getting tired, good. You should. That's the goal. And especially in a superset type of workout, you should be struggling right now. And if this is easy, that tells you it's time to up your weight. I want it to be a little bit hard. That's where the magic happens. Okay, got two options here. If you're just starting out with me, you're gonna step to your right, side lunge, come on in, okay? Otherwise, come with me, more advanced, we're side lunge, this knee comes up with a twist. Over, up with a twist. Now this is a strength move, working the core, inner outer glutes, inner outer thigh, and I want you to really focus on going slowly, here we go, with balance, way back, crunch, over, and crunch. You're just starting out, just come up to the standing position, otherwise, so this bounce move in. This is the one I was looking forward to, it's fun. I know, my idea of fun can be a little off. Over and up, come on. I will say it's very, very hard for me to start recording today. I wasn't in the mood. I wasn't wanting to exercise. Sound familiar? Yeah, it happens to me too. And not infrequently. I have to make a commitment to myself to make it happen because, you know, I tell you this and I mean it. You are the most important person to you. Other side, ready? Here we go. You need to take care of you first. Overused phrase, put on your own oxygen mask. But it's true. You can take a half hour with me, or get out and walk, pick another video, maybe you have a few trainers you like, bounce around, or stick with this fun 8-week program I invite you to. I encourage you to stay with us, but moving daily, that's the key, okay? Get up and move your body. And last one here. Whew. Last one for that round. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. Oh, what do you think of that? Deep breath. Prisoner arms right here. Get ready. Get over, knee up and crunch if you can. Otherwise, just step in. And it's not a just if you're just beginning. It's tough, I know. Thing is, I say this all the time, we all were beginners once. And we may be again. You never know. We had to stop exercise for some reason. You have to work your way into it. Don't expect to be good at this without practice. It's like anything. You can go into the kitchen and cook for the very first time and make a gourmet meal, right? That takes a lot of practice to get there. Same with anything. Same with exercise. I see this with clients who do my videos. You know, say, oh, it's a horrible, horrible experience. Here we go. It was hard. I really struggled. And I say, good. Because next time it'll be a little less hard and you won't struggle as much. And you're gonna see how you're advancing. And that is very cool. It doesn't take long, it just takes consistency. So commit to a program. Find 30 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. That's what it takes. This idea that you have to exercise for an hour, drive 15 minutes to a gym, exercise for an hour, shower in an unfamiliar shower, all of that, not necessary. Just 30 minutes a day in your living room and you can make it happen. I'm not saying that there's no my knee weight. It's not fun to go to the gym, I like to go to the gym, but in the interest of time, sometimes at home, it's the way to go. Now, wide squat down, in the squat, hammer curl, just like that. Ready? It's a compound move. It's a lot of fun. Take it down. So down, curl. So remember we held isometrically, I said, that row where we held in the contracted position of the move. We had the weight up high. Same thing here. We are holding right here, lower body, isometrically. Training it dynamically with up and down, isometrically by posing right here. Go on, come on. Last one, let's call it last one. Yes, all right, curtsies, another one of my favorites. Coming down, as you come up, bicep curl. Keep those elbows in, down and up. Let's go with your right leg first. Curtsy down, up with the curl, elbows stay at the side here. Nice and controlled, slow and controlled. Outer glute, feel it? While we're hitting these biceps. Pretty arms for the summer. They're toning. 3-week segment here. Toning it up. Making it look pretty, I should say. Because we're already pretty. Wherever you're at, you're looking great. And feeling the cardio. Huffing and puffing a little bit. These compound moves, upper and lower body, moving at the same time. It's gonna get the heart rate up. Wide squat hammer curl. Ready or not? Here we go. Down. Hammer it. And up. Think about those elbows as close to your waist as you can. A little challenging with this move while you're down here. But forearm is doing the work. Curling, releasing. While lower body's working hard too, right? I say that as I'm down here. I think, oh, my lower body's working really hard as well. These next 3 weeks, you will see more compound work like this. Upper and lower body at the same time, getting our heart rate going while we do this strength toning work. We're gonna burn fat, even more so than just the muscle that we built to burn fat. Curtsy curl, ready? Curtsy, up the curl, because when you build lean muscle, we've talked about this, lean muscle requires more calories to exist on your body than fat. So let's say, changing some fat to muscle with the build portion of this program, you increased your calorie burn by 10 calories an hour. Doesn't sound like much, right? But that's 240 calories a day. Every 15 days, that is a pound of fat that you're burning by having lean muscle. How cool is that? I mean, you're literally burning burning fat while you sleep because of your lean muscle. Whew, all right, we're headed to the mat. I'm gonna go with my mediums for this first move.
This is our second to last superset. I have a black shirt on, but watch my purple weights. Holding them together, pushing them together. Then bring the knees up. If you're more advanced, you're gonna push up. Bring this overhead, arms are pretty straight. Up and down. If you're just starting out, both feet down, okay? Ready? Push the weight together as it goes up. Pushing it together overhead, pulling it up, bringing it down. Now feel the abs. This is core work while we're working chest, shoulders and back. Push the belly button through to the mat. If somebody's reaching up through the mat, grabbing your spine and pulling it down to the mat. If it's arching up off the mat, I need you to put your feet down, okay? If the weight going over your head is causing your back to lift, put those feet down. Protect the lower back, please. Good. All right, I'm gonna bring my weight up. We're going skull crusher, but a little twist here as it comes up. Pull the abs tight, leg up. Ready? So crush it, up. Either side of the head, extend. Focus on elbows pointing towards your ceiling. They do not flare out this way at all, okay? As the weight comes down, the elbows are pointing directly up here. They are about a foot apart from each other through this whole move. And this gets hard. You need to lighten your weight, go to one weight, slowly lower the weight to your forehead, and then extend it up. This is getting heavy. Whew. Good. So you would do this. You would hold the weight here, bring it to your forehead, and extend it up. That's how you would modify that. Moving on to our Sven press. Right here, press it up. Weight pushes together, goes overhead, bring it up, back down. Abs are nice and tight here. Come on. Overhead. Good. Feel it? I hope so. I'm feeling it. Like I said, I wasn't real keen on hitting record here today, but now I feel awesome. And that's what I remind myself of when I don't want to work out, is that I know in about 20 minutes after I start, I'm going to feel good. Sometimes you have to white knuckle it, as they say. Okay, back to that tricep. I was really struggling with this at the end, so we'll see how we do here. Palms are facing each other. Remember the modification, if you need to go to one weight, hold either end of the weight, lower it gently to your shoulder, or to your forehead, I'm sorry. Your shoulder to your forehead. Control the weight though, if it's too heavy, obviously you do not want to be bringing it down towards your face. But if you go to one weight, you should be okay. Hard stuff here. Microphone right next to me as I breathe really hard. Maybe you heard that. All right, you are on to your final superset. This one's kind of fun. We're going to use very light weight for the second exercise, which is going to be a weighted dead bug. First exercise, a lot of animals and bugs involved here. We've got bear crawl. So you're on your toes, your knees are off the mat, unless you're a beginner, you're right here. Otherwise, you're here. I want you to push back, reach towards an ankle. Ready? So down, push back. Push it back, reach across. Hand back, come down. Push back, other side, reach across. Keep the knees off the mat if you can. Just starting out, you're coming down to the knees and then pushing off. If the one arm reach is too difficult, just come back and hold this until we're ready to come back down, okay? Now those triceps we just worked, I'm not talking to you right now. As you hold your upper body weight with these arms that you have worked hard. Good. All right, let's bring the two light dumbbells, or you can do this without dumbbells. I'm gonna hold the weight up, palms face each other. I'm gonna bring one leg out and the same arm goes overhead. Up, other side. Over and up. Abs tight here. Only kick the leg as far out as you can feel controlling the back. If you're just starting out, right here is fine. You're engaging that lower ab while you're protecting the back. More advanced, you know, just make the lever a little longer, farther away from the body. Bop my floor. Might be a few dents in this floor from my dumbbells. Whoops. Okay, back to it. Ready for the bear crawl to the down dog? Here we go. Push back, reach across, lower it down. Abs tight here. And down, hold it. That bear pose. Right there if you can, knees off the ground. If you can. Just starting out, take a little extra rest by tapping those knees down. Feel your abs work here. Pull them tight. Core, glutes, shoulders, chest and back. Total body move right here. While we're hitting that core area really hard, right? You felt that. I sure hope you did. All right, back to this round of our dead bug. Dying bug. Someone said to me, it's moving, it can't be dead. You're right. Dying bug. Truly, it's called the dead bug. And it might be dead at the end of this, right? Do you feel your ass working? I do. Oh, gosh. Worth it. And people say to me, I don't have abs. I'm like, oh, yes, you do. They are there. The abs are made in the kitchen. You need to eat clean. Watch your processed foods. Get them out of your diet. That's the problem in this country, the United States anyway. If you're watching in another country, welcome. And you likely have more options to find fresh food. Our food is very processed in the United States. Bring your knees in, rock back and forth. I have my coaching clients that I work with on diet and exercise say, tell me what to eat. And I say, eat real food. Put one foot down, bring the leg up. Once I can finally make that happen with clients, getting them eating real food, reading what's in the food that they're eating, getting away from high fructose corn syrup that sweetens just about everything. Lay your leg down and bring it across. Even things that don't taste sweet can have high fructose corn syrup in it. You need to get away from that stuff. You want to heal your metabolism. And to do that, you need to eat fruits and vegetables that you get in the produce section, not the canned goods section. Kick out and reach. And then you need to be eating lean proteins. And your carbohydrates, carbs are not bad, put in the end. Carbohydrates are energy. We need energy. We're busy people. But we don't need energy at dinner time. Your dinner carbs really should be your vegetables and some fruit if you'd like. Eat your complex carbs, your oatmeal, your brown rices, quinoa, potatoes. Leg down, bring this across. Eat them earlier in the day. Eat them with your breakfast or lunch because you need the energy then. You eat them and you go to bed, your body's just going to store them. And store that energy as fat. One more time, reach up over your head. Flex your feet here. So you're fighting a constant battle. If you're carb loading at night with your starchy carbs, bring your foot up, grab your foot if you can, otherwise just grab the back of a pant leg, just bend the knee. Other side. And then the other way to get your abs to show is cut out your sugars. I know I'm no fun. Trust me, I love sugar too. Toes out. Climb your hands up over your head. I love sugar, but it isn't inflammatory. It's going to cause you to be inflamed. Bring your hand behind your head, body weight down in your elbows, and your metabolism is not going to function at the level you want it to function. And that's the first job of weight loss, is getting your metabolism fired up. All right, let's come down on your glute. I know we're going a little long here. I'm going to give you a nice good stretch. And let's go to the other side. So that was a lot at the end of a workout while we're stretching. I'm going on and on about all the food you cannot eat. But seriously, if you are serious about getting your weight under control, if that's something you need to work on, having a coach is a great way to do it, an accountability coach. And crisscross. Check out the link below for a kickoff. That's where I'd be happy to consult with you and talk with you, no charge, on what we could do to help you get to where you want to be. I'm glad you're here today. I hope you'll come back tomorrow, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful day.